Don't you just hate it when you go to rend and you see this? In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to perfectly counter the terrifying creature known as the Nutcracker. I do have a fair few hours in the game, so I think you can trust me pretty well. However, if I do get anything wrong, please do correct me in the comments or add things that I might have missed. Before you get your hands on a shotgun, you need to first kill a Nutcracker with a shovel. One of the most safest and easiest methods is finding somewhere you can loop the Nutcracker. The Nutcracker fires 2 shots before having to stand completely still to reload. However, he will immediately move towards you once he has finished reloading. This is why it's best to try hitting it twice and then backing off to cover so he doesn't kick or shoot you in time. But when the Nutcracker is on 1 HP, he will fire significantly faster, so make sure to be counting down from 5 to track his HP. A bit of useful information is that the Nutcracker actually takes damage even if you hit his chest, arms, or legs. As long as his eye is exposed, he will take damage. You can use anything as cover, as long as it blocks a line of sight, no matter how small. For example, you can use the pillars found on the mansion layout. If you are using small cover though, make sure to stand close to it. After the Nutcracker has reloaded for the first time, you'll start moving whilst winding up a shot, which can catch you off guard. Some people promote this trick, others do not recommend it at all. So where do I stand? I personally do use it in my runs because it is consistent as long as you do it correctly. What I like to do is first to gain the attention of the Nutcracker before crouching at his feet, so he doesn't unexpectedly move. Then, after every shot, you move backwards a tiny bit to make sure he can still see you. Where people usually go wrong is they hug the feet too much. This can cause one of 2 things to happen. 1. The Nutcracker loses sight of you, and this triggers the Nutcracker to enter panic mode and search for the player, moving forward and kicking you. Or 2, as we know, the Nutcracker does take those tiny steps when winding up a shot after the first reload, so if you sit too close to the feet, you will get the kick. This is why it's best to kill him at the end of his first reload, because you don't have to worry about that happening and you'll get a fully loaded shotgun with 2 spare bullets.
Flashbang!
So you might be thinking, but why don't you just use a stun grenade? Well, the answer is it just makes your job more of a struggle. However, it is probably safer overall. Because of how long the Nutcracker is stunned for, you can't just throw it at him and start whacking. You first need to hit him at least twice before stunning it. So now I present to you the safest way to kill a Nutcracker. You mentioned the stun gun. First of all, it's a waste of money. And second of all, it's not too great at killing Nutcrackers and also keeping you alive, in my experience.
Why? Why'd that happen?
Whilst being a rare scenario, if a Nutcracker is standing next to a landmine, you can use the stun grenade to set it off, and the explosion will kill the Nutcracker. While it's all good having a shotgun, you gotta know the 3 main rules as of version 49. Rule number 1, never shoot near a jester. They have some sort of invisible force field that blocks bullets. Rule number 2, try and avoid doorways. They are buggy with the shotgun and can make your shots not register. And rule number 3, try and avoid verticality. This is also buggy and makes shots not register. And if all those rules are met and the conditions are perfect, you are ready to kill a Nutcracker. Make sure to turn those safeties back on after you've dealt with the threat. Wow guys, I just want to say from the heart that this bit is unscripted, but thank you guys for all the support that you've given me for the past 2 videos. I'm trying to get into content creation a lot, and I'm enjoying it a lot, and you guys' support, comments, likes, I look at them all, and they make me so unbelievably happy, so thank you. So for those people still watching, I've got some bonus content for you guys, I've got some bonus tips to hopefully help you out, and now I'll be writing a script again. So I just want to say thank you guys so much, you really make me so happy, thank you. A thing to take note of is that Nutcrackers aren't like a Bracken or a Slime who always know your location. If you trigger a Nutcracker, he will go to your last known location and scout there until he calms down. Nutcrackers, although having a big ass eye, aren't actually very good at seeing. As you can see here, I'm more or less an extension ladder away from this Nutcracker, and he is paying 0 attention to me. Just something to keep in mind. Nutcrackers will always spin in a circle towards their left. They will never spin towards their right, and they will never go beyond just one circle. As a final resort, and I cannot stress how much I mean final resort, if you have no shovel, no stop sign, no shotgun, you can actually kill a Nutcracker with a Nutcracker if one of them accidentally shoots the other. If the stars align, you can get double, triple, or even quadruple kills with the shotgun. A weird trait about Nutcrackers is they're not meant to take damage when their eye isn't showing. However, if you aren't the host of a game, you can damage the Nutcracker even when it's walking around. This is what happens if you are the host. And that will conclude this video. I hope you guys have learned something new, perhaps something to tell your friends. And if you did enjoy this video, please feel free to like and comment below your thoughts. And yeah, have a brilliant day. Bye from me.